Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's do a love reading for you. What do we have for love for my collective? What do we have for love for my collective? What do we have for love for my collective? First, what do we have for love for my collective? What do we have for love for my collective? We have parrots. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Careful who you open up to when it comes to your love life. What do we have for my collective when it comes to love? Give me one more, please, Spirit. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces around your control. Alright, let's have a look. Be careful who you open up to about your relationships. I do feel like you have some sort of friend or family member here who, if you confide in them about your personal love life, they are going around and telling other people, or they can use what you say against you. If you have an argument with this person and then you make up with them, they can say, oh, well, you told me that, that you told me that they did this, they did that, so why are you taking them back, or why are you still talking to them? So just try and keep your relationship a little bit more private at this time around. Let's see, let me get some more. Actually, I get these. Give me some cards of significance for my collective when it comes to, ooh, marriage. Marriage could be on the cards. I'm sorry if it's dark. I need to fix up my setting, but we've got marriage. So March just popped out of nowhere here, but your relationship could be going towards that direction. And we have career. So looks like career and marriage. That sounds like a really good pair to have here. And December could be of significance for you. So we've got marriage, career, and December. So that could be of significance for you. Let's have a look a little bit more. Spirit, what do we have my collective when it comes to love? I'm picking up for some of you that you could be spending a little too much time, or this could be the other person, working, and the other person is needing more of your attention. I feel like there could be some sort of resentment there on one of you guys. Like someone's acting a little bit too single. Now remember, these are general messages, and I am getting different messages, so they might not all, correlate, sorry, I've got ADHD, guys, so they might not all follow each other. So I might get a few messages for some people here, and then another group of people is going to come up, so just keep that in mind. What do we have for love for my collective? We have the Lovers. What do you have for love for my collective? Alright, for a group of you, I feel like you guys might be in separation or not talking at the moment. There's a bit of a silent treatment thing going on here. Alright, I think I will stick to this story here because it's coming up very strongly. So, for the collective that I'm reading for today, I do feel like you guys are not speaking at the moment. There could be a bit of conflict, probably giving each other silent treatment. You guys probably had an argument. There could have been an ending, a breakup, or a break, a temporary separation here. Someone is wanting to have the whole family dynamic, wanting the white picket fence, the marriage, the kids, the pets, but one person is acting a little bit more reserved, and they're focusing more on themselves and their job. I do feel like one of you in the relationship is feeling a bit bored as well, or tired of waiting. I don't feel like you guys are talking at the moment. There could be an argument that's happened because you guys seem to want different things at the moment. We have Aries, we have the Emperor here. We have Aries and Leo. Two very strong fire signs. One of you could be a Leo, the other Aries, vice versa. It doesn't have to be, but that's what's coming up here. I feel like you guys are being both stubborn at the moment. Excuse me. You're both, it's like, well, they're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to them, you know? You're both mirroring each other at the moment. One person is trying to hold back from saying what they really feel. But I do see there's some silence at the moment. Like you guys are not speaking right now. I do feel like one of you is planning on coming towards, like, okay, I'm just going to say them. They could be thinking about coming towards you. There could be a bit of a distance between you guys in location. How does this person feel about my collective? The Chariot, okay. In reverse. Hierophant, reverse. How does this person feel about my collective? One moment. Six of Cups. They're reminiscing about the past of you guys when things were much more simpler. I feel like this person is missing how things used to be. They feel like when you guys first got together, things were very simple and easy and fun, but now things are getting serious. That it's kind of freaking them out. There's something here about them feeling like you've changed or the relationship has changed, and it's becoming something that, like, I feel like this person's a bit of a free spirit, and they are missing how your relationship used to be. Your relationship used to be more free and childlike, but like in a fun way, and innocent. But now it's like it's at the point where it's just like you guys are both working a lot, or you know, one's working more than the other, and it's just that spark has gone, and they want that back. So I feel like they want to come towards you, but then they stop themselves. They're not done yet. They just have a lot of inner conflict at the moment because they want things to be how they used to be when you guys first were together. They found it fun and innocent, and they had a lot of they had a lot of fun with you. But now they feel like things are too serious, and the spark is gone, and they want that spark back. I am picking up again that they are a very free spirit, and they feel like you're holding on to them a little bit too tight, and they want this relationship to be more, I don't know, like it could be a bit of a hippie for some of you, like very free spirited. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like the dynamic of Dharma and Greg, that 90s show, and you know, I think the other person is Dharma and you are Greg. I will link that in the description so you know what I'm talking about. But the roles could be reversed as well. It could be you that's feeling this way, but one of you is a free spirit, and the other one is becoming more like all about work and, you know, getting a house, having kids, you know, all that stuff, and they are more free spirited. They do want to talk to you, and they want to tell you how they're feeling. They don't like the way this relationship is going. They want things back to how it used to be. and it's freaking them out. They just want things to go back how it used to be, but I feel like you're at the point where it's like, okay, well, that was back then, but now it's time to get serious. And I think that's where the marriage card came in. You are probably wanting that, or like I said, vice versa, and they are not showing any signs of that they are ready to settle down. They still want to play around, not play around, but like they still want to have like that teen love and that puppy love. I'm not saying that they're messing around with other people or anything like that, or that they're not serious. Just their version of a relationship is different to what you want now. And I feel like back then you guys were on the same level of what you wanted in a relationship, but you've grown and you want different things now. I feel like before in the past, you guys were saying, oh, that you guys both didn't want kids. You guys both didn't, like, you wanted the same things. Like, maybe you said, okay, we don't want kids. We don't want to live that, nice house with a white picket fence and, the children, the pets, and all that stuff. And you both were on the same level back then. But now I feel like you've changed what you want and you want that. But they don't want that. Can you tell me what is it that they want to say to my collective? What do they truly want to tell my collective? How do they truly feel? I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. I do feel like they're confused because I don't think they realize, I think they kind of see that you have changed in like maybe you've grown or what you want have changed, and that freaks them out because they are still where they were when you guys first met. But I feel like you are the one that's getting bored with how the relationship is, and you want things to progress and you want to get married. And maybe you guys both said at one time, oh, we're not going to be like that married couple with the kids and the house, and, we're both working and stuff like that. Like hippie vibes, you know what I mean? Which is completely fine. But I do feel like your priorities and what you want have changed. And this person is like, well, you were never like that when we were together. Why all of a sudden you want this? So they're confused now and they don't know what to do about it. I think you have changed. That's not necessarily a bad thing. They just want to go back to how things were. We have the Empress in reverse here. Yeah, Devil upside down. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, I'll just give you an example. You guys meet and you both have the same view that, okay, well, I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I just want to be a free spirit, and we can go and buy a caravan and just travel the country and just live off the grid or something. But one of you, and I think it's you, has changed, and now that you do want kids, you do want to get married, you do want to do things the conventional way, but this person doesn't, or vice versa. I do feel like you guys are going to make peace and come to some sort of compromise. I do feel like when you guys are honest with each other, and especially you, like you have to tell them exactly what they want, but they have to be honest with you and tell you exactly what they want and what they expect in a relationship. I do feel like you guys will come to a compromise. You will come to a compromise. This will be okay. And I think you're both in your head. You're both overthinking. You're both stressing. People do change, and I feel like you've changed a lot. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. But they are still the same person as they were when you guys first met, and they are more laid back and easygoing. And I'm not saying you're not easygoing, but they want more of a free-spirited life, but you want more of a conventional life where, you know, you get married, you have kids, you know, you save for a home, you have all that stuff. So I do see you guys meeting in the middle. I do see that. What was I going to say? Okay, so let's do a timing card. So give me a significant time frame for my collective when it comes to this situation. Give me a significant time frame for my collective when it comes to this situation. So we have January 15th, could be of significance. And then down the bottom, we got the next couple of months, which makes sense with January. So maybe keep that in mind, the 15th of January there. That could be of significance. All right, so ask a yes or no question here, and I will see what the cards say. So think of a yes or no question. Take a deep breath, and let's see what the answer is. What is the answer to what my collective is asking? We have many. Let's get another one so it makes more sense. Maybe you asked how many kids are you going to have, and it says many. Something about next month. That's a plain one. So usually when a plain one comes out for me, like I don't write anything on here. I feel like you know the answer to it and you just need to trust your intuition. Either that or the universe doesn't want me to know the answer just yet. Give me one more, Spirit, for the question that my collective, yeah, again, another one. I think you know the answer to your question deep down. You just need to trust your intuition and listen to it as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.